Hi, this is Bill Hernandez, editor at rockbandreviews.com, and we're talking with musician and songwriter Chris Risola, and he's best known as the original guitarist for the glam metal band Steelheart, and has taught guitar and music theory to such well-known Grammy-nominated musicians, such as Moby and Paul Nelson of the Johnny Winter Band. Chris is now traveling down a new road with the introduction of his new band, Sweet Blood. How's it going today, Chris?
Very good. How are you, Bill?
Good. Where are you heading in your car, man?
I'm going to my friend Ray's house.
Is that up in your way, or are you coming down this end this weekend?
It's actually, I have another buddy who's getting married tomorrow, so I'm down for that. But I'm going to go play some guitar with Ray while I'm down here.
Oh, sweet, man, sweet. Any chance you coming to Rockfest this weekend?
I'm not going to go to Rockfest this weekend, mainly because of the wedding. The
Yeah.
wedding's on Saturday, and I know a couple of bands that are playing there.
Yeah.
Actually, the band that's opening the whole thing up, Stellar Revival, is local.
Yes.
And I know those guys, and they're really, really good. So the singers are fabulous guys, a friend, and I would love to see them, but I'm not going to be able to. I have a lot of different Saturdays, just taking it all up. Sunday I'm going to be driving back home, so going to miss the festival.
Yeah.
I
Would have been great for you to come out and jump on the stage with the guys and jam out a bit,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Now let me ask you, when did you first get involved with music? When did you know you wanted to make music, maybe as a living or just as a part of your life?
I started playing guitar when I was 13, so and I pretty much knew within a year that that's what I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew right away. I got good real fast, and I was all about just pursuing it. I knew that I wasn't going to go to college or become a this or that. I said, you know what, I'm going to do this forever. I knew it right away, so kind of cool,
Yeah.
So I started playing when I was 13, and probably at 14 made the decision to be a professional, rather than, of course I graduated high school and everything, but I made the decision to be a professional really young.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't many options for me, so it was real easy to make the decision.
Now, when you were 13, 14 years old, who were your musical heroes that inspired you to become the musician that you are today?
Oh boy,
Probably a long list.
I would tell you that long list. Yeah, I play all styles,
Mm-hmm.
so there are going to be blues guitar players, rock guitar players, jazz guitar players, classical guitar players. So I like it all, and I had a real one of my biggest motivations, goals, was to be as versatile as possible. I wanted to be. I idolized Larry Carlson when I got in my later teens, and I decided to become a studio musician, and I had to be able to sight read and play any of it. So, but I was already playing all the styles, so I just ran with the ball. But I love B.B. King. I love, of course, the rockers. Jimmy Page, Jeff Beck. The little circle of guys.
Yes.
Back in the early '70s. So I listened to everybody. I love Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin's a big favorite of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Big influence. And Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, those are the first records I had. I had Santana Abraxas.
Mm-hmm.
An old 8-track I bought off a guy. I kept the car battery at a height from my mother in my bed. This is when I was my early teens, like 13, 14. I think I wasn't even playing guitar yet when I got that 8-track. But I got with it. They gave me 2 old beat-up tapes, and there was Santana Abraxas and Led Zeppelin 1. So I was really loading up on that, and I was hearing, I'm the 5th kid, so my older brothers and sisters were playing the Jimi Hendrix and all that. So I got into Bold as Love by Hendrix, one of my favorite things. So I was really into Hendrix, Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, a little bit everything, Deep Purple, Richie Blackmore,
Mm-hmm.
The typical little circle, there wasn't as many famous rock bands back then. There was
Sure.
a little circle, big, and now there's 8,000 per square inch. It's such a different world. But all the really good guys. Then I got to the pure blues guys, the B.B. Kings, and moving along, I got kind of into jazz in the late '70s. There was sort of a jazz rock scene. And being a rock guitarist, having a little speed and jazz pizzazz made you a better player, and it always gave me an edge. So, I did jazz rock for quite some time. I was in Chick Corea and the Turners forever. Al Daniola, then Alan Holdsworth, Tony Lamb's Lifetime. And, most of these bands, jazz rock fusion music, they got really outrageous guitar players.
Yeah.
So I was really after that guitar playing, but, of course, I got into the music really heavily just having listened to it so much. So I did that, and then I got, when I took my guitar lessons from a guy named Lynn Chamberlain, Google him. Google him, he's fabulous. And I got even more into jazz. I started to take the rock out of the jazz. I was learning bluesette and giant steps by, John Coltrane, and bluesette I think was by Toots Thielman. But I was learning real jazz tunes and putting the tone control on zero, playing clean. So I did that for a while. The classical guitar stuff I learned was Bach and Beethoven stuff. And,
Oh, wow.
And that stuff. And I love Steve Howe, Mood for a Day, the Yes piece that was on Fragile. I learned that. The Rick Emmett song, remember the guy from Triumph? He had a cute little classical song called Petite Etude. And I learned that. I still could play that. I still teach it to students. Rick knows it. We had a friend in common on Facebook, and he told him that, this guy, he loves your song, and he still plays it to this day. And so he gave me a shout out and said hello.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Now, what is it about the guitar that drew you to the instrument?
Say again?
What is it about the guitar that drew you to the instrument?
What's the instrument? I'm sorry, I'm driving first. So.
Yeah. Now, what is it about the guitar that drew you to the instrument? I mean, you could pick up any instrument and play it, but you chose a guitar. What is it about the guitar that made you pursue it?
Yeah, I love drums too, but it's probably because I love drums, and I was a drummer first. I still play drums almost every day. The portability, obviously. I mean, you can't put the drums around your neck.
True.
And run around. There is that, but also the drums lacked melodic. The melodic aspect. There was no. There's no melody. There's no notes, man.
Right.
I can play. If I was, and I love saxophone. If there's a sax player could only play melody, there'd be no chords.
Yeah.
And no bash, bash, bash. Not as much like, with a guitar, you got a little drumming by scraping the strings with your pick.
Sure.
There's a little rhythm going on. So my drum thing was there, and I got to play melody and chords. The sax player can't play chords. Mm-hmm. So it's a really well-rounded instrument. It's portable. It's got a rhythmic aspect. It's got a melodic aspect. It's got a chordal aspect. You play polytonal or monotonal. That's tech stuff. Mm-hmm. Chords and melody, that's all it really means. But, so, I like all those things. And I think that it gets me off in many different ways all at once. Other, like you said the word, I think limitation. Sometimes other instruments, they do one thing. Yeah. Or, you can do a few, if you're Frank Zappa, you can do 100 things with any instrument. But, you know what I'm talking about. So, the guitar and the portability, I never really thought about, but I think I psychologically thought about it. You look at Jimmy Page on stage, mm-hmm. the crazy stage presence, Jimi Hendrix, and, they're flamboyant with the guitar, they're because of its portability, they're kind of just like wandering around and like rhythmically, strutting about the stage, playing and having a ball. Looks like they're having a ball.
Yes.
So, you see that, and then you see the other guy trapped behind the drum set.
Exactly.
Or behind the keyboard, So, there's absolutely, portability of a lot of it, I think. And I didn't go for the instrument for that reason, but in hindsight, it's possible that it was psychological. I think it probably was.
Now,
so I just love it. I love bending strings.
Now, the name of your new band is called Sweet Blood. It's a 9-track EP filled with original material and music you'll definitely want to play through your amp and definitely turn up to 10. So how did you come up with the name for the band?
Well, that's Chris Gaynor and his girlfriend actually came up with the name. Strange story. It's almost like you have to ask them. But yeah, it ends up. I'm not even sure I should answer the question. I don't know if it's been on or what. But yeah, it's actually the real truth of it is a product that Chris's girlfriend at the health food store, and she made this wonderful health food drink called Sweet Blood. And it's like beet juice and a couple other things in there, lots of antioxidants or whatever. And yeah, we were looking for a name for the band, and I believe the product was up at eye level. I mean, last time I was there, it was written on the chalkboard. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, but the product itself was kind of up a bit, and you just walk down the aisle and just hits you in the face. Sweet Blood,
Yeah.
So, wow, that'd be a really good name. I mean, we play these dark minor songs, we're a little bit heavy metal, a little bit rock, a little bit mysterious sounding stuff, and she thought that name was really appropriate in a way. So yeah, that's where it came from. But it doesn't necessarily mean health food drink, But
of course.
it's just it's a very interesting name because people's reactions are so extreme. Some people see, it's a heavy metal band called Sweet Blood. Wow, it's satanic. Not at all, Sweet Blood of Jesus. Now, I run into religious people and think, oh, how nice. Sweet Blood of Jesus. Instead of going the negative route, they go the positive route.
Yeah.
So all our lyrics are actually positive. There's dark subject matter, but there's always, if you bring up any kind of situation in a lyric that has any negativity at all, you should actually, before a song's end, offer a solution in those lyrics. So, I have a lot of experience into it and stuff, so we made sure all that was done, and it's always a happy ending pretty much. Mull the lyrics over really carefully, and we'll see how sneaky they are. Black Sabbath did that. They had a song that they won a Grammy on a couple of years ago called God is Dead.
Yeah.
Very upsetting title for anybody to read. But when you listen to him sing the song, they left a little bit of that off. He says, I don't believe that God is dead.
Right.
So it really is the opposite.
Exactly.
It's the highest thing, and they made it look bad. So it's a sneaky trick, So, yeah, it's interesting. I love themes that flop. I mean, I came up with Steelheart. Steel, I described what the band did. We were writing heavy metal love songs. So I bracketed Steel and wrote heavy metal. I mean, I bracketed heavy metal and wrote Steel. And then I bracketed the love songs and wrote Heart. And boom, Steelheart. So, yeah. So there's always some kind of concept. But, one of the concepts I followed was Heavy Light, which is Led Zeppelin. Iron Butterfly, Steelheart. Got the Heavy Light thing happening. And I described the band exactly what we do. Interesting to do. Now, Sweet Blood, I think, is a really appropriate name for the sound of the music. So we had the sound already. We were recording the album. We knew what the modes were, it sounded like, and the spell we were casting. We knew all about that. So the name, that might work for what we're doing. So that's why we ran with the ball.
Well, I think when you guys start doing shows, the bar and the venue should offer a Sweet Blood drink special.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you yet. Maybe you got to speak the rate louder because I'm driving in a convertible. So.
Convertible.
The roof's up, but it's not. Yeah, the roof's up, but it's still loud in the convertible.
Okay, so
Especially Miata.
So the name of the new album is titled Initiation. What went into the making of this album, and is it a departure from the kind of stuff you did with Steelheart?
Well, yeah, Steelheart is very old,
Yeah.
Stuff I did with Steelheart was like 25 years ago. It's like a quarter of a century ago now. I think that what we're doing now is relevant. So I just kind of been there, done that with the other thing, and I just wanted to do something more relevant. I always wanted things to be a little heavier. So I was able to do that with Sweet Blood. And, I don't know if you know this, I actually produced the record. I used my ears on it. And so I had a lot of control. I mean, when you're the producer, of course, but, all producers have absolute control over the band that they're working with. But I'm in the band that I was producing And that creates a different scenario because now I'm wearing more than one hat, you know. So
Yeah.
I was able to really kind of just get my way on the guitar stuff, you know. I mean, of course, as a producer, I would go, I sifted through everything, got my way, everything. That's what you got to do. That's what you're there for. But you got to do it to yourself, you know. You got to put that high-powered perception back on yourself. Let's have some silence for the lambs. Yeah. Jodie Foster said that to Hannibal Lecter. Mm-hmm. Well, what happens when you put that high-powered perception on yourself? You look at yourself and go, yeah, that was fun. Actually, it was fun. I always produced myself when I made demos at my house, but I wasn't able to do it with a team on a very professional product. And you know, that was my goal, was to make this record sound really damn good and you know, as professional as possible. And we chipped away at it for a while, and we got it. You know, we wrote the songs in the studio too. You know, like vocal melodies, all that stuff was done right there. You know, we came in with melodies, we just totally changed them. Like, and then we changed them again sometimes. So we were very open-minded, and our credo was sort of, we can redo that, you know. And we'd get used to something. 3 guys in the band would love it, and then we'd go down and the thing would be gone. It'd be a whole new thing. You have to get used to it, but yeah. In the end, we all love exactly what we got out there, and that's how we did it. Just kept re-recording and rewriting and re-recording until we felt we were done. You know, we couldn't do any better. That was it.
Yeah.
We tried long enough and hard enough, and we're digging it, and let's put the thing out. You know?
Now, the big question is, when can we expect to see you and Sweet Blood live on stage, man?
Yeah, that's the ultimate question.
Yeah.
We took a couple of months off after the album was done. And the reason why is we're building a super rehearsal studio. We, you know, doubled the space, knocked the wall down, bought the place next door, and we built a beautiful. It's turning out beautiful. It's still not even done, but we did go back into rehearsal after the majority of the really harsh, you know, dusty kind of construction went down.
Yeah.
We just went back into rehearsal recently, like this month. So we were doing lots of other stuff during the summer. And we all know the songs, man. I practice to the record all the time, so does everybody else. We got into rehearsal. The first night we played, it sounded like a record.
Nice.
It was like, oh, my God. You know, I can't believe this. So now we're just refining it, and we should be out soon. We're up and running. You know, and I'm producing, not only the album, but sort of producing the show, like the rehearsals, too. We're going to be all of us are going to be really fussy about sounding good live. You know, we're going to reproduce just like the record.
Good.
Which means I'm doing the guitar solos identical. All the vocals and harmonies can be done live. We didn't take it on the record. In other words, Jason sings the backups, and Sally just lead vocals, and we didn't record anything that can't be reproduced live. It's really cool. So what you see or what you hear is what you get.
Good. Well, we hope to see you. We definitely hope to see you guys really soon down here at either like Culture Room or Revolution or one of those really cool venues, man.
Yeah. You know, by the way, our plan is to. I know you go to the Culture Room a lot.
Yeah.
Our plan is to work with the Culture Room at our first few gigs. Just get out there and just focus on that place, that one place. Weird, but that's how we like to do. Just want to break ourselves in at one place.
Good.
And you know, make it. I want the show to be killer before we take it on the road. Is what the deal is.
Of course.
So,
well, I tell you, I'm going to promote the hell out of that show.
Oh, awesome! I appreciate it.
Hey, Chris. I just want to say thank you so much for taking time out and talking with us today. And I hope you continue to live the good life. And say hi to the cheerleaders for me.
Okay, you bet, brother. I love it.
Inside joke for those people that are listening right now.
that know that YouTube thing. All right, so let me see. Hey, let's have lunch sometime. You, me, and Chris will go out or something.
All right, man. He'll let me know when you're in town, and we'll get her done, man.
Okay, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Cheers, brother. Safe travels on the road, man.
Okay, man. Thank you very much, bro.
All right. Bye, Chris.
All right. Later, Bill.
Bye.